Hello, everybody. My name is Kyle Kirby. I'm giving my presentation over personal and social responsibility, PE 622. What is personal social responsibility? It's a method for physical education, which is not really on skills, but on the personal aspect of social, emotional aspect for students. It's trying to teach the kids the basics of learning theory, how to have morals, how to be a good person, share stuff like that is, the basis of what we're trying to do with personal social responsibility. The ultimate goal is to have the student to develop positive skills on social and their behavior, and pretty much this is the starting point of who they will become and who they are. You want to make sure they take ownership and work on it as anything else is ongoing process. But yeah, you have to start with showing them what to promote for a positive response. And this obviously goes on and off any sports field, court, into a classroom, into just everyday life. Purpose of this model, the teaching model, was it was established by Don Hilson to help students create personal responsibility through PE. And it's a life skill, like I mentioned earlier. This will go from a young age to the rest of their life. When they quit playing sports, when they quit being physical active, or if they're never doing either or. And it's just the development of their character alongside with their skills, which, as we know, physical activity is the basis for a lot of skills that can incorporate into other aspects. The goal of the model is to pretty much promote responsibility and self-control for the individual student. Is showing them how to do it, what to do, and how to be responsible. Some of that includes helping others, being a leader, showing respect. Some key components of the features of the model include there's 5 levels to this, and some of the levels have different steps in them, but it goes from 0 to 5. If you're not responsible, that would be level 0. You have no means of respect for yourself, or you blame others, nothing's ever your fault. Level 1 would be respect. You're trying to show respect to elders, self-control. Level 2 is participation and effort. This shows you care about yourself and trying to promote activity. Level 3, self-distinction. You can do stuff without being told constantly. Level 4 would be leadership, helping others, showing them the way. And level 5 is transition, applying it responsibility skills in other settings, such as other classes and outside school setting or team sports setting. How does this apply to physical education? This was kind of tough to me starting to research, because how do you apply sportsmanship without playing a sport? How do you work with teammates without not being in a game or stuff like that? So first it was, how do you show this when young kids are not going to be per se in sport like competitions? So it's you got to set the basis of this and develop. But some of the tiers included sportsmanship, resolving conflicts, which happens pretty regularly. You know, it's my turn, your turn. You know, who's going to play, who's not. Stuff like that can be taught at this level. Some examples of the application ideas of NPE is team sports. During a basketball game, students can interchange captains for encouraging teammates. They can do a 3-on-3. They do a round robin tournament. They can play gotcha, stuff like that. And that will be to their discretion, which would be a level 3 and a level 4 to show leadership. Something I do in my health class for ninth graders is fitness goal settings. And this is pretty much, you're going to write down your goal, track it, reflect how you do after so amount of period of time. And this would be a level 2, just showing effort, and a level 3 of self-direction where you can track your own stuff and report it. Last example I provided was peer coaching. Partner of the student can show the other student how to do something, give positive feedback of what way to do it, which way, it's not a correct, better technique this way, or whatever else involves that. This will be level 1 and level 4 for carrying. And this is my reference page I have. Thank y'all for watching. Enjoy. Have a good night.